Okay, so I think we are live. I always get that message saying it's not, though. At least not audio-wise. I think it's working. I need to do some work on my Discord. Okay, so the bot's working. I'm coming through. Oh, wow. Hopefully I won't drop any more frames. All right, guys and girls, people. I gotta stop saying guys. I say people or everyone. All right. So we're playing more Final Fantasy 14. Probably I should actually put 14 in my title, but I specifically set the game to Stormblood, so I don't know. Hopefully you guys can hear me. YouTube keeps saying that I can't, but the audio stream's current bitrate 0 is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that your audio stream bitrate be 128. Interesting. I'm pretty sure I have it set higher than that. Yeah, I know, 216. I know. A lot more than what? I feel like it's been like 3 months. So definitely picking up momentum. I still haven't heard back from my analog on my Pocket. I assume they're going to be shipping it sometime. I hope. It's annoying that I'm not, getting it, but hopefully I sound fine. I updated my Wave link. So hopefully all of that works. I added a gain and a compressor, which should help with most of it. It won't give me room. Right. They do say that they're supposed to be shipping anywhere from the 13th to the 30th. So hopefully mine ships soon. I'm seeing a lot of people getting theirs though, so I don't know. I don't know how they're figuring out when to ship each one. I don't think I was like that late to the pre-order, but whatever. It is what it is. I was hoping to have it by next week so I can make a bunch of videos on it and queue up a bunch of videos. I've been trying to do that so I can get ahead of it and have a bunch of videos queued, but I'll probably be able to do that with the Quest stuff at least. Film 2 or 3 videos. Cause I have a few in mind. One with the GameCube. Can't think of anything else. I'm taking Friday and Saturday off, like completely off next week. Like I'm not going to be doing anything YouTube or work related, so that's nice. But like just off of my normal job, I'm taking all next week off, and I'll be doing a bunch of video stuff. Yeah, I'm taking next week off, and then I have the New Year's Eve off as well because of the holiday landing on a Saturday. So hopefully I can queue up a bunch of videos. That'd be nice. So I can get out in front of it. And so I'm going to film one for Nick this week, tomorrow. It took me longer to write the notes down than I thought. And then Saturday, I'm hoping to get at least one more video done. That gets me the 25th. The 1st, I'll have another one done by then. To the 8th, so I should have enough to get a week out or 2 weeks out, and maybe I can get a little ahead of it, because then the Pocket will come in, so that adds more videos on top of that, and so I can just start pushing them out faster. Yeah, for right now, I'm doing one a week. I want to eventually make it 2 a week, but I gotta come up with more ideas. So I every once in a while I release 2 a week, but I'd love to be able to do Wednesdays and Saturdays. I think that's what it says on my banner, which I need to change on my channel, is that I do Wednesdays and Saturdays, but no, I took it off. I have it some places though where the banner tells you that it's more than it is, but and I want to play more Final Fantasy 14, so either I need to do more work than I am now, or it's gonna suffer. But for right now, I think that 2 days a week will be good, and maybe on the weekends I'll play some Final Fantasy 14 by like leveling up jobs to fill my want to play, because I do want to get some other classes up to play them as well. So I don't know. I can't get my normal playlist to work, so I'm using a smaller one, which only has 24 songs on it. I don't know what's going on. I know that Harris Heller with his Stream Beats is changing things, so maybe they're trying to improve things, and that's why it doesn't work. But they may have started doing it already. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I see the one of the albums on here, too. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with my playlist that just won't load. It's weird. Yeah, Nat, I try to do something for the Christmas holiday, or I should say holidays just in general. I guess it's not just Christmas music. Mostly is though. Maybe I have to recreate the playlist. It's weird. Thought I was gonna sneeze. I like the little snow. I was trying to find something better, but there's not a lot. It all looks really tacky if I add anything else. And because I use it on both the bigger and the smaller screen, I don't want to add like too much to it either. Because I could add a snowman, but I feel like that's kind of, or Santa, but I kind of just like the lights. It has just enough. The lights and the snow just to add just enough to add a little festive to it without being too much. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the playlist because every other playlist of mine works. So they must have deleted songs. And that's why I can't find them or something. Sorry. Had to sneeze and blow my nose. I need to get tissues in here. Maybe when I go feed the dogs, or dog and cats, I will get tissues. I will probably need them. I'm sad that I can't get the Stream Elements merch shop to work on my YouTube account. Because, like, I want it, not even that I really need it for merch. But I would love to have. I want to know what their quality's like. The ones I've gotten from them, I feel like I did. I think some of my shirts are from there. I think Harris Heller has done some through there. Because this guy, how do I? That's how I point right there. This shirt is done by Spring or Teespring. I think they're called Spring now. And it's terrible. That's why we put that one on the monkey, is because the one that I had for my merch was terrible. It started peeling apart and everything very easily. I think I wore it twice and it started like peeling apart. And I've gotten other people's merch from Teespring or Spring or whatever it's called now, and it does the same thing. It just starts peeling. I have a Spawncast one on the wall right now, and I washed it like twice and it's peeling already. So it's very annoying. I signed up for a different one. I need to buy some of it. don't remember what it was called though. Bonfire, that's what it's called. I don't even know if the shirts are good, which kind of hate that it's up there already. Their website looks really nice though. Yeah, I need to buy these. So I might have to buy some soon. Probably in the beginning of next month. I'll buy 2 shirts. Check out the tri-blend and the premium. I've seen you wear your shirts, J-Brat. Who do you go through? It's not loading now. I'm trying to load up YouTube. Do you have the link in the video? Let's go ahead and mute my browser.
Hey, you know what's better than...
Oh, that sucks. It still pops up. Okay. Mini rant. Windows audio sucks. It is probably the worst thing about Windows for me is how bad the audio setup is. I need to. My wife has a MacBook. I need to like use it and see. Like I need to stream maybe one day on it and try to use my Wave XLR on it and see how it works, because I might just have to buy a Mac for streaming because it is terrible trying to keep audio settings to where I want it. Like, very bad that doing anything. Plugging in the Quest was terrible. Sorry. Plugging in the Quest, it changed all my audio settings. So I dealt with that before last stream. And then I updated my Wave XLR today, and it messes everything up anytime that updates. So, yeah, it kind of sucks to stream on Windows at all. Am I just missing it? Where do you not have a merch link? Is it in the Discord, maybe? I'm just hunting down now. Not even. I know I need to play. I need to like actually play the game sometime in this stream, but I'm trying to hunt down. I don't see a merch option. All right. What if I Google it? Let's find out. Ooh, you got a bonfire. Is that what you go through? Yeah. Just had to Google it. Okay, so you actually have a bonfire. Cool. So your shirts look pretty good, so I don't think mine will be bad either. Sucks that the blue is different than yours. I'm just looking at stuff now, not even showing it or anything. All right. I will play games now. Even though I have to feed the animals in half an hour, but let's go ahead and switch on over. Sneezing a lot. I haven't sneezed all day, but apparently I have to sneeze now. All right. So, for the most part, I need to travel to where I need to go. So we gotta go here, and we gotta go here. Hopefully you can hear the game. Pretty sure you can, because I can hear it, so I'm pretty sure you can. So hopefully I'm not like too quiet though. I think I'm doing fine based on what I'm seeing, but let me know if it's too close or anything. There's one. dash is pretty cool. I enjoy that. One of them done, then I need to do this one. Okay, so there's a lot of traveling in this one. It's a lot better than New World, I think, though. It's not as long for the most part. That guy looks cool. I feel like there's a lot less travel because of the teleporting. But, You're here for the leftovers, are you? Not like my brother to send someone in his stead, but so be it. It's all in the sacks over yonder. They're bleeding heavy. Wait, yeah, they're bleeding heavy, mind. So be careful when you pick them up. So I think I just need, yeah, same place. See, and traveling's so much easier. Don't have to wait for a timer. Just use some gold or gil, which I have plenty of. So oh, the new face. You have my leftovers? Huh. Well, I'll be. You actually went and brought the whole lot. Brought the whole lot. Much obliged. Much obliged. It's Salty Peter for making salt sand or fire sand. For making fire sand. I just can't read. In case you're curious what it's all for. The rocks by the lakes got good deposits. Tilt hard taint? Is that actually how you say it? Might be. Hard for my brother to pass for any other plotting quarryman. All the while sweeping bits and pieces off to the side. To bundle up and sell to the settlers what trade with the resistance. Sorry, 1 second. I need to get tissues. It's a living and a way of fighting back besides. It's a way of fighting back besides. It just sounds weird. I don't know. Our way of spitting in the Garland's face, or Garland's eye, for putting our father in an imperial uniform and shipping him off to some faraway place, or Providence, 15 years ago. Don't know if he's dead or alive even. Though if he were alive, he'd not be long for the world if we weren't, or if we were caught fighting for the resistance. So this is the best we can do. That's the long and short of it. We can do what we can, though we know it's not enough. I think you'll find that most of the folks here aren't much different. Everybody's got a reason, but in the end, the result is the same. I suppose I just want to know is all. That we know why you're here. And that even if we can't join you, we wish we could. There's one down, next one, and then I think I go back to the town I was in. You've been gone a while. What brings you back to Alagana? Forget every single time when I'm reading it. Oh, I never meant to. I mean, in times like these, you never think people will actually... This country's hard on people. But it's not just that. The Imperials, they make it known I'm not to be helped. A dead man's good for one lesson, you know? Whereas a live one... You're the Resistance, right? I suppose there's no reason not to tell you then. My father, God rest his soul, was deathly sick at the time, and so I'd gone out into the forest, spear in hand, to gather herbs. And then I had the good fortune to run into an Imperial patrol. My weapon marked me as a rebel. Or so they said. Not that I'd ever. That's a weird one. I'd ever. I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, that's a weird compound word. Made a difference if I'd fought back. I knew what a lot of them were about the moment that Sakuran laid eyes on me. Didn't matter in the end, of course. Some people just like to hurt others. And by the time I limped back to the hut, it was too late for my father. Too late for me too, and many others, I imagine. Help them too, if you like. They'll be grateful and say thank you. But beyond that, I wouldn't hope for much. Hey, there you are, Bartholomew. I've been trying to help the villagers deal with this food shortage of theirs. Recently, the Imperials have been sweeping into the village unannounced and seizing supplies in order to prevent the people from stockpiling in case they might be in league with the Resistance. It's not much, but I've taught them a few tricks to better hide what little they've got left. How's Lise? I think it's Lise. Getting on, by the way. You'd think people would be more inclined to trust a local girl, assuming they remember her. That is. No, I didn't mean to. And where were you these past 20 years? Where were you when we were being ground under the Black Wolf's boot? On the other side of his bastard wall? Living the high life, I'll wager? That's not fair. Oh, and who's this? Another one of your freedom-loving friends? I don't know what that word is. Ditching? Ditching? To help us poor, unfortunate souls? Trying to whip us into a frenzy so you'll go and storm a castrum with our pickaxes and shovels? Leave all of you before you bring a cohort down on us all. And you, don't you dare speak like you're one of us. You can't even begin to understand what we've been through. You weren't here, Lise. You weren't here. This is my home and I love it with all my heart. And if you truly have any love for it too, you'll keep us out of the doomed rebellion? What? Oh, he was still talking. Okay, that makes sense. I thought it was her that was talking there. He has a point. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't change the fact that I left them behind. But this isn't about me or anyone else. It's about Almigo. Migo? Yeah, Almigo, I think. Let's go and find Meffrid, maybe? Looks like the Elder wasn't the only one unwilling to hear us out. Can't blame them, given that what happened at the wall. I thought I might be able to appeal to them as a fellow, I don't know. But if anything, it just made them angrier. I haven't lived through it like they have. I can't claim to know the struggle like they do either, at least. I ran too, eh? But if I hadn't, I'd have never met Bartholomew or the rest of you, and we might not be here today in a position to make a difference. So I don't regret my choices, nor will I apologize for them. There's more than one way to fight. Help someone. Anyone. We need help. I don't like the sound of that one bit. Come on. Come on. Bertretta? The Tribidium? And the Blood Rat Man. Blood Rat Man? They... Damn it all. You there? Take a deep breath, and then tell us what happened. It was all business as usual. The Tribidiums due soon, and we were taking it to the Imperials when the Quirium attacked. They took my brother and our money. Took him where? Ruins to the south of here. was just an old temple before they came. And listen, Cretias? The only family I've got left. If I lose him, the ziggurat? If the rat men took him there, he's good as dead. We've got to go after that. If there's even a chance her brother is still alive, we have to try. Let's go. This will be easy. To be honest, as a tank, most of the stuff is easy. You're at least. We've got to help them. If not for the missing men, then for the tributum? The Guardians won't suffer excuses if they're late. So, Retrata's being held where? Somewhere at the Regarat to the south, which has been taken over by a host of Rikrin? I'm not sure how to say that one. Bandits. That about covers it then. Be prepared for a fight. They may not be the most challenging foes, but there's sure to be a lot of them. Alright, so where are we going? Down here. Oh, I remember seeing this place while I was running around earlier. Oh, the other thing I can do while not streaming is the getting flight and maps that I can at least. Since that'll help. I don't think I can do the ones I'm currently in, like this one. Mostly because I won't have the missions unlocked. If there are missions, but... Please, let me go. I'm begging you. I don't want to die. Hear that? I think it came from the top of the ziggurat? Who dares come to loot our man flesh? Ours to eat. Ours to eat. Let's go. We knew it'd come to this. Kill them quick before they alert the others. there's a current. Not yet. I thought the little things next to it meant that they're... there it is. What I meant to do. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think I could have done that many as anything but a tank, but... By Ralger. What did I ever do to deserve this? I've gone to bed hungry for months. I'm skin and bones. I'd hardly make a snack, much less a meal. Oh, you found him. But wait, are you here to rescue me? Your sister sent us. It's going to be all right. My sister? Oh, Ralger. Ralger? I think so. I think that's what it is. Ralger be praised. She's safe. And you lot fought your way in here just for me? To think there are still good, brave folk in this world. We should go before the Quiquillian return in force. Do you still have the Tributum? Tributum, maybe? Oh god, it's the Tributum. The Imperials will be wondering where I am. I have to go. What? Right now? In your condition? You don't understand. We were given a warning last month for being short. If I don't make it in time, there's no telling what will happen to me and my sister. I think I need to bring the brightness up a little bit. Is that a thing I can do? I assume I can. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that does anything. No. I feel like 70 is about good. We'll find out once it's bright out. Oh, there's Lise. I'm glad we saved him, but seeing him run off like that, I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Bartholomew, Mifrid, I think we need to go after Orquesta? Wait, you had better not be thinking of stopping him. You heard what he said. If they don't pay one way, they'll pay another. That's annoying. I love that you don't have to do the combos directly after each other. Okay, let's see. I read that. Pay one way or the other. I know that. I do. I don't want to interfere. I just want to see that he makes it there safely. If that's the sum of it, then fine. Let's head down and see if we can pick up his trail. Okay, question. If I just jump, do I die? No, but close. Just run! No! I didn't read that. Nothing of interest. Interesting. Chocobo feather. In the dirt, you spy a chocobo feather. Any luck? A chocobo feather, is it? A. Or I? Would be I. I. By my reckoning, it came from Warcreta's bird. In which case, that's a collapsed bridge just around the bend. Huge the rocks, or huge. Hug the rocks and stick to the shadows. We'll find him soon enough. So I'm gonna stay right here. I'll be right back and we can continue playing. Alright, I am back. Let's go ahead and continue playing. Any moment now, I expect he'll come thundering around the bend and hear that. And hear that? Get to cover quickly now.
Are they Imperials?
Worse. Skulls. Listen, Lise. Whatever happens, stay hidden and do not intervene. Understood?
What?
You there! Halt! You know you shouldn't be here. Explain yourself.
Forgive me, sir. I came to deliver the tributum.
Tributum.
Oh, aye. A likely story. Only a fool would dare to come so late. Or, mayhap, a resistance spy.
No, you've got it all wrong. I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
I said halt!
Is this a joke? You don't seriously expect us to believe this is a fake? How stupid do you think we are?
It is, I swear, on my mother's life.
Spare us. You came late, you lied about bandits, and then you tried to cheat the Empire of its due.
Think you can kill them all? Including the ones watching from the tower? Even if you did, others would come for him and his family. You'd be condemning them all to a life of hard labor. Assuming they didn't just execute them, that is.
But it isn't fair.
It's your bloody fault we're stuck out here patrolling this god's-forsaken wasteland. It's your fault I have to listen to people go on and on about how Alan Egan's can't be trusted. I've worked and toiled harder than any man. I'm a citizen, goddammit. And what are you? A stupid, stubborn little dog who'd sooner bite the hand that feeds him and pine for the good old days.
That's enough! Lord Xenos is expecting our report.
Terrible people.
I'll bet the poor bastard can't believe his luck. He gets to go home. We should do the same.
I'd heard their commander was keen-eyed but gods. That was that was a near thing. It tears me up inside to see our own kinsmen doing the bidding of the Viceroy. But they made their choice. And if it comes to it, I'll cut down every last one of them myself. Krata's alive, and the tributum, I guess I they said it, tributum's been paid. That's all that matters for now. I, for one, would rather not wait around to see if the skulls decide to return. We'd best go get back to Algana until Rigenford, his men got the job done. Are these still level 60 quests? Yes. We owe you a debt of gratitude for what you did. Rakrata told me everything, how you fought with the Quirian and saved his life. For all that good it did, we saw what happened when he met with the Skulls, how they beat him half to death. We would have stopped them, or we could have stopped them. I reckon you could. Maybe it's I reckon you could. Mefford's a warrior, as is your comrade, and you're strong like your father. That much is plain. But I think I always messed this one up. Rauger? You did not, because it would not have ended with them. Rakrata and his sister could have been branded insurgents, and if not, the whole lot of us. Bones heal, scars fade, but the dead remain dead. We're alive, and that's more than can be said for ones the gods know how many others. That's enough for you, isn't it? To put up with it, whatever they do to you, as long as you get to see another day. That's right. You grit your teeth and you learn to live with the pain. I'll admit I was quick to judge you, Lise, and for that, I apologize. I know you and yours mean well. I do, but I'm telling you, gods to the heavens as my witness, that you've got nothing left to give. You can't help it. We can't help you. I understand. Thank you for your honesty. She may say it, but she doesn't mean it. Nor would I expect her to. Her father was stubborn as an ox, too. If she's set on walking the same path I but pray she won't follow it to the same end. Well, she took it better than I was anticipated. which isn't saying much, I suppose. We should go and see if she's all right. Should probably talk to the keep. Pretty sure that just sets it so I can take a joke about here, I believe. Sorry about running off like that. Almiga's terrorizing their own. I just can't accept it, you know? No matter what he thinks, they shouldn't have to put up with it day after day after day. I'm not completely naive, you know? I didn't expect them to storm a castrum with their pickaxes and shovels or whatever it was. But nor did I expect BarraCuda to just lie there in the dirt while they kicked him. I can't claim to know their pain. I barely remember this place or even my father's face. But I remember Ida's. I remember how scared she was when we ran, and that look in her eyes when she talked about home. Her home, but not mine, is it? There you are, Elise. I've been looking all over for you. Well, you found me. Got something else to say? Aye, that I do. I said some things that to you before that I shouldn't have. 'Twasn't my place to do so. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry. All that rubbish I spouted about how I loved my village, but when one of ours was in need, I was cowering here with all the others. I didn't even think to go after BarraCuda, but you did. Made me feel like the bloody hypocrite I am. If I truly cared for my people, I'd fight for them. So I will, if you'll have me. You're asking me to, You're asking to join the resistance? When you put it that way, I suppose I am. But not just me. There are others I know who've been thinking about it for a while now. There's not many of us, and we're not hardened warriors like you a lot. But if your heart bleeds for an amigo, then that's good enough for me. You and yours are more than welcome at Rauger's Ridge. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. I'll go and speak with the others and send word when we're ready. Still think this isn't your home? No. No. I just... thinking out loud. I was just thinking out loud. And with that, my friends, our mission is concluded. Let us return to the Reach. First of all, allow me to commend you both on a job well done. Though nothing went according to plan, we nevertheless managed to attract some new recruits, and it was your passion and conviction that moved them to join. Thank you. No, thank you for giving me an opportunity to find out what our people have been through these past 20 years. It's been humbling and troubling too. I'd heard about the skulls, but that was the first time I'd seen them in the flesh. I know you say they're the same as any other Imperial soldiers, and maybe that's how I'll have to think of them myself if our paths ever cross on the battlefield, but when, not if. That day will come, niece. You can't afford to hesitate when it does. Young, old, conscript, citizen, Garlean, Almegan, none of that matters. They've all got their reasons, but there's no better than yours, especially when they're bearing down on you, blade in hand. Saying that, I don't want to kill them any more than you do. If I could convince them to lay down their arms, I would. Sadly, I've never been much of a talker myself, but who knows? Maybe you can be one, Lise. Your father certainly was. Right then. I'd best begin preparing for these new recruits. Bartholomew, Lise, it's been a pleasure. Didn't I just get one of these? We'll take that. Owing to the efforts of you all, we have accomplished a great deal in a short time. The Resistance thanks you for your service, Scions. I see operations here have been proceeding apace in my absence. Welcome back, brother dearest. I take it your efforts to gather new recruits were successful? Indeed. There were several amongst the Scions ranks that were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavor with the Resistance, whom I came to present. Commander Kemp, if I may, my name is Rendeval? Tintas? I have no clue. A half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. That's weird. I want to say doubtlessly, not doubtless. I'm here to fight for a free Almigo. For an Almigo where women like my mother are never made to suffer. I pray you grant me this honor. You are a true-born son of Gyre Albania, same as me. This is not my honor to grant, but yours to fully take. Welcome, brother. With our swelling ranks and the aid of the Eorzean alliance in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I believe we will soon be in a position to seize the initiative. Once our new recruits have received sufficient training, I will propose to General Idian that we draw plans for an assault on Castellum Valdinia. Then in the meantime, I will make what preparations we can.
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Oriens and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges, save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near-total casualties.
Near total? Go on.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work. The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
He's gonna kill him, isn't he? Yeah, he's totally gonna kill him.
My lord,
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes.
So I assume he's the big bad, so He's probably gonna be the last one I fight. But
why? When confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings.
Girabania. I gotta remember that. Girabania. Girabania. Gonna say it as many times. Girabania. 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 Just say that as much as possible.
Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It is a delicate dance, one which asks much of my hounds. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
I want to fight him. Right then. I've got duties to attend to. Mayhap we could assist you with said duties. We are here to help, after all. The three of you have been busy, so I understand if you require time to rest. If not, however, it would seem sensible to assist our allies with their preparations. We'd be grateful for any and all help you can offer. If you ask around, I guarantee you won't want for work. I don't think I'll ever use those. I beg your pardon? The man who bested Girius von Ulster wishes to offer me his assistance? I say, this is highly irregular. Though I have heard it said you had a penchant for helping the common man. In which case, for the occupation, I was a humble historian. While my duties leave me scarce time for aught else, I think it important that these momentous events be recorded for the benefit of future generations. Primary sources are indispensable, and I had a mind to questioning number of my fellow freedom fighters, ask them their motivations for taking up this cause and so forth. You may take down their statements in this log, and Bartholomew, thank you for your service, now and ever after. Alright, so I get to write in a journal. Think. Oh, I need better art stuff. I'm hoping to be able to get Samurai up high enough to be good at these missions, which means I have to get like 7 or 8 levels, depending on what time I finish tonight, if this number goes up at all. But I also want to level up Warrior too. I kind of like it. Gunbreaker would be cool. But I think I'm going to focus on Samurai. I think the tanks are going to be the easiest thing to level up. Since I think you're pretty much always wanting a tank. More than a DPS, so. I was just a cook before all this. Simple fare, really. I had a chance to lend a hand and help feed some refugees one day. I took a liking to the fighters. They believed, you know? And there's always a need for cooks. Or at least people who can cook with whatever foraging parties turn up. So I talked to her, do I... Oh, okay, I have to do it again. You want to help, do you? Seeing as how I'm in no position to leave this stew pot unattended, could you go and ask Tebby for a various of herbs? 6 springs or so of whatever he's got on hand would suffice. It's not a haphazard as it may seem. Depending on the recipe, it doesn't really matter what sort you add, so long as you add something. I'll be here when you get back. Why indeed? To save lives, perhaps? Or to make amends for the ones I couldn't? My father and my brother were worked to death while building a castrium. What did it matter to the Garleans, huh? More where that lot came from. After that, I couldn't keep on doing nothing. You look like a strider in search of comrades in need. If so, I have a task for you. Because it's a snake. It's kind of funny. I am a trainer. I was told to expect new recruits this day. Yet nary a one has come. Perhaps they were given the wrong time or location. I do not know. They number 5 in all. These would be warriors They missed that one. Warriors. Send them onto me. Should you chance to find them. Should? Also didn't have it. Weird. Lots of tasks. I know, I'm late, but I had to say a prayer for my sister first. After all, or after what the Imperials did to her, death was a mercy. I find the traveling to be a lot better in this game, but I don't know, it just might be my own thing. Aren't you the Ekron Slayer? Damned if I know why you bother asking someone like me why I joined the Resistance, but it's simple. If I wasn't fighting for Almigo, I'd be fighting for the Empire. You're either with them or not. And if you're not with them, you may as well make the most of it. Food, training, citizenship. If you live long enough, you'll die stealing someone else's land, like as not. But that's the choice. But me, I'd rather die here. Wow. Alright. I just jump. Cool, you can swim. Can you go down? You can't go down. Maybe one day. The teacher calls for me? I see. We were discussing strategies for disabling Magitech armor, you see. And, yes, of course, there is no time. If you would excuse me. Herbs, is it? 6 springs of whatever's on hand. Fred, I can't spare that much. You'll take 2 and be glad of it. The remainder you'll have to gather yourself. Shouldn't be too much of a bother though. You'd be surprised what you can find growing underfoot. Even in this reach. Even in the reach. Oh, bugger. You were sent by the snake, aren't you? I heard 1 in 4 recruits doesn't live through their training. That can't be true, right? Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger. I mean, I kind of like these tasks. And they give a lot of experience. Running back, I'll have to go on mount though. Why did I join the Resistance? Well, if you must know, it was to avenge a friend the Imperials butchered before my very eyes, back in Alamigo. He owned a stall in the markets, and a passing soldier snatched up a piece of fruit. He spoke out because I couldn't stop him, only to get a foam of steel in the gut for his troubles. I found my way here, and that was that. I kind of wish the mounts. My biggest pet peeve about this game is the mounts just are kind of weird about when you dismount. When you talk to someone, they dismount, but if you get attacked, they don't. I kind of like that, and I kind of don't. But I don't like the dismounting at all. But it is what it is. Well met, Bartholomew. Have you spoken to the freedom fighters as I asked? As fascinating as they all are varied, you have a knack for convincing others to bare their hearts to you. I could not have done better myself. Many years from now, when these testimonies times pass into memory, their accounts will serve as a window into the struggle. You must never forget, my friend, never. There's two circles on top of each other right here. That's why I'm thinking I'm missing one. So I don't know if this circle is for herbs or for people, and it looks like people. 1,000 pardons. So preoccupied was I by the question of whether Alamigo should be a monarchy or a republic that I neglected to attend my training. How silly, I know. Until we drive the Imperials from our lands, the question is moot. Okay, so I'm looking for people and herbs in this one. There's the person. Training. Gah. I was so busy practicing to impress the others that I completely forgot. Thank you. Okay, that's done. And it's up. So, gotta go this way. And it must be up here, right there. While grabbing this other herb, I can turn the mission in. All recruits are present and accounted for. My thanks to you, Strider. Not all appreciate the rigor with which I train my recruits. Some favor a gentler approach, as if the Imperials should be, will be so kind. 'Tis a thankless job to teach. Some say, but I say their survival is thanks enough. Fare you well. I kind of hate that Twitter just sends random notifications to you thinking you'll like them. It's kind of annoying. Ah, there you are. Got those herbs I asked for? Thanks. That'll do nicely. I'm sorry to impose upon you, sir. Thought you were another new recruit. Didn't realize until after that you were, but to answer the question, that's probably on your mind. Yes. It's always like this. Never enough food or supplies to go around. All the more reasons to be grateful when our countrymen can spare some for the cause. Though that comes at a cost too. Too many villagers, too many children, more deserving than us. But a man can't fight on an empty stomach, can he? So we partake as we must, and we never lose sight of the dream. Damn it all. Where could it have gone to? Oh, pardon me. Fellow lover of freedom and justice. I haven't seen a word of the destroyer anywhere. Have you? Maybe on the ground, as if a certain bloody fool had dropped it? I'd been him. I had it this morning, that much I know for certain, and I've not left the reach since. So, it's got to be around here somewhere. If you've gotten a moment to spare, would you be willing to help me search? I spent some time near the Temple of Fists earlier, so it might be there. As for me, I'll take a look around near the officers' pavilion. They're hardly rare, I know. I could just be easily buy another one, but even so, please help me find it. Did I go to the wrong place? Nope. I did not go to the wrong place. That's good to know. I swear I've searched high and low, but I just won't turn up. It just won't turn up. 7 Hells, that's the one. That's my lucky ward. You're a God's send. God's send. Brother. Before I was born, my mother made a pilgrimage to the Temple of the Fist. Where she, like many others, received a blessing of the monks. And then Theodotic came and burned it all to the ground, the mad bastard. And after him came the Garleans, who cared even less for our beliefs. But I still keep to the old ways, as do many others. And when my son is born, I'll teach him the stories in scripture as my mother taught me. And with that, another task is complete. Bartholomew, I hear you have been keeping busy. Aye, that he has, and we thank him for it. It pleases me to inform you that our new recruits have completed their initial training and stand ready to contribute. As discussed, Minago, I would have you present my proposal for an assault on Castilium Valdinia to General Alden personally. Of course, sir. Are you and yours planning to return to Castrium Oriens before the operation? Operation Orient. If so, why don't we travel together? That seems a fitting suggestion. But I must consult my comrades ere we depart. Very well, I will wait for you at the pass. But not too long. I expect Creel and Yustola will wish to remain here to support the Churiogurians, but nevertheless, we should go and ask them. Yeah, before this storyline's over, I think I would have $1 million gil, which is cool. I got a miss? I see. That would explain the sudden flurry of activity outside. This joint operation marks a turning point in our conflict with the Garleans. For the first time, the Resistance and their alliance shall go on the offensive and attempt to capture an Imperial outpost in occupied territory. Personally, I believe it is imperative that we offer them our full support, as was the case with Ishgard. However, this is not a choice to be made lightly, nor less on others' behalves. This is a war, and every scion must decide what part he or she would play. I'll fight for Alamigo. For my father, for Yida. I'm in it to the end. The choice was made for us. Here we were born, brother, when the Empire marched on Eorzea. They will stop at nothing to subjugate, or slaughter us all. Van Bilser and Van Darnus were but the first to try. Though your fervor is surprising, I can't dispute your logic. To the risk of repeating myself, I am, of course, of the same mind. The present situation is untenable and further complicated by the existence of Elberd's Primal. I believe we have no recourse but to direct and openly intervene. I thought this was a foregone conclusion given our actions thus far, but if you require renewed affirmation, then yes, I am still wholly committed to this cause, for it is ultimately the selfsame cause I have served since first I pledged to serve Master Louis Oxy? I have no idea how to say that. And the Circle of Knowing, the salvation of Eorzea by any means necessary. That said, I shall refrain from taking the field on this occasion. There are many here who require further treatment, and doubtless more to come after. I come here for Minfilia, and that hasn't changed. However, I'd like to stay with Gistola for now and attend to the wounded. As for you, Bartholomew, you are, to quote our dear friend Lord Edmund, the man who slew Gaz van Buesler and some half dozen primals besides. Your presence may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Many look to you as a hero and heap great expectations upon your shoulders. But you, like every scion, must decide for yourself. I think I'm gonna go with the first one. Indeed, as you have doubtless seen during your time in the outlying villages, their so-called metacocracy, I don't know what that word is but a pretext to torture and enslave their lesser subjects. Such is the fate that awaits us all should their expansion continue unchecked. To carry Why is she looking at? I don't know. Take care, Istola, Creel, and do not hesitate to contact us should you require assistance. Lease. There it is. I would ask that you remain here by Conrad's side. We should go, or Manago will leave us without us. Might I persuade you to join us, Bartholomew? Should you wish to give your decision further consideration, Crucium Aureus would seem an apt place to do it. You need not answer right away. I am sure I can convince Minago to wait a bit longer. So, you will be accompanying us? Full glad I am to hear it. All set? Excellent. Then let us be off. I actually think I think I'm gonna call that, at least for the games. That was a good stopping point. I'm going to play on Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to stream it though. I'm going to be trying to get Samurai up so I can play it rather than one of my tanks. But I also want to get my tanks up, so it may just be a flip of it. I'm not sure exactly so far how I want to do that. I got Warrior at 62. I got Samurai at 53. And then Gunbreaker at 60. What I'll probably wind up doing is getting Samurai up to 61 or 62. And then playing through the story as a Samurai. And then leveling up the Warrior separately. Through the normal trials and stuff. And then I want to do Gunbreaker at some point, but I don't know. I didn't really like Dancer, so I'll probably not do that, but I'll probably maybe get up the Machinist as well. Do a lot of stuff off stream to try to level up lots of different classes as we go through, but like I said, I might stream Saturday, but if not, I will be back on Tuesday, and I will attempt to stream later, since I don't work, and same thing on Thursday. Probably playing this for the most part from now on, at least until I get through the story, and then we got Lost Ark coming at the beginning of next year, I think in March, you know, at the very beginning, but I think it's in March or February. So I'll have to get through this as fast as possible to get through that. Or something like that. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do that yet. So all right, that's how I'm going to end this stream. Make sure you hit the like button if you're watching this afterwards. Subscribe. Getting up there. I'm at 216 that I know of right now, and I would love to be able to get up even farther. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next stream or the next video, which will be up Saturday. So see ya.